Welcome to the Will Coca Podcast. Another 5-Minute Friday starts now. Since I was a kid, I knew it was a little different. Focusing on anything was never really easy for me. Frankly, still isn't. Some of my first memories in school are constantly being distracted by what was happening around me in the room or seeing my friends do a variety of other things. I just wanted to do anything else but the one thing I was doing at that moment. My mind was always racing. It wasn't until middle school that I met Mr. Ingersoll, a charismatic band teacher who would take me under his wing. He would change the trajectory of my life forever. You see, he understood that my creative brain could harness my critical thinking brain back into place by giving me enough stimulation. Music became my life. It became the blueprint. I would spend hours and hours in the band room, learning and listening to anything and everything. It was then and there I realized I could use this to learn more and more about music all at the same time. I was like a kid in a candy store. And it worked, until it didn't. It's amazing how habits can be born at such a young age and then come to reveal consequences later in life. I started reflecting on this lately. I'm turning the corner to 40. It's both exciting and frightening, to be honest. I still have a hard time focusing on things that I'm doing at that moment. Hard time with quiet moments. Always needing music playing or even the TV in the background as white noise. Even as I sit here right now, I can think of 10 other things that I could be doing. The garage needs to be organized. My clothes needs to be organized. That bathroom downstairs needs to be cleaned. Anything and everything other than the exact thing I'm doing at this moment. So let me be frank. I had a great childhood, but there were some tough moments in there. Maybe the action of always being distracted came from fear. A fear that when things got quiet, things got real. Till this day, fear is still something that's crippling to me. Gone are the days of spending hours in my teacher's office after school or spending days in a recording studio, losing myself and learning how to record myself and others. Those days are done, so I'm trying to find a new way. And this is where I discovered running. When people ask me why I enjoy running, I always respond with a quick-witted response, trying to deflect as much as I possibly can, like if I was being interrogated or something. But the truth is, running is me facing a huge fear. The fear of quiet, the fear of stillness, maybe even loneliness. It didn't start out that way. Believe me, I would blast my jams so loud that even my wife could hear him running behind me. But lately I'm trying to figure something else out. What if I turn the music off? What if, for a moment, I feel completely free? When that happens, it's better than anything I've ever experienced in my life. The quiet isn't so scary. In fact, it lets me unpack some things that maybe I've carried for a long time. When I'm on the trails, my mind feels more at ease, and after I'm done, I'm a different person. I'm ready to focus. My mind isn't revving at high RPMs anymore. Rather, it's on cruise control. So I'm learning. This last couple of weeks have been a little tough. I'm training for a marathon. I'm also trying to find a new job. I'm also trying to keep these creative things going. But I have to remember that I need to stay and remain in this moment right now. The king of everything and nothing. A whole lot of movement with little to no result. Next thing you know, the day is done and you don't have a lot to show for it. So as where before music kept my busy mind at ease, now running gives me that moment to turn it all off. Just so I know it'll be okay. And even if it's hard, there's always the other side of hard. And that's where the lesson's learned. Even in the quiet moments. Thanks for listening, everybody. That's been another 5-Minute Friday. We will catch you next week.